On St. Lucia's coastline sits La Belle Hélène, a private villa in a prime position for views out to the sea. The design draws on French colonial influences, reflecting the island's past while incorporating modern facilities.
La Belle Hélène is the most luxurious and biggest villa in St. Lucia. It is a 12,000 square foot estate, and you have 7 bedrooms inside the main house and then 3 bungalows nearby the pool. It's in between 2 of the most majestic mountains in the Caribbean called the Tetons, and it's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. To stay for a full week at La Belle Hélène, you're averaging around $300,000 US per week.
To command that £220,000 price tag, it has recently undergone a £4 million renovation, adding a host of new facilities.
From a pickleball court, basketball court, soccer field, it also has St. Lucia's deepest pool, as well as a floating jetty, so you can arrive not only by ground, but also by private catamaran as well.
Cutting a swathe through the ocean, the Seven Seas Grandeur is one of the most luxurious cruise ships in the world. The ship hosts an exclusive multi-million-pound art collection that's the envy of major galleries around the world. Among them, a cherry bonsai sculpture from the world-renowned glass art creators Savoy Studios.
You can see here all the details. They have different shades of colors. Some are widely open, others are closed.
The shimmering sculpture was created with custom-made bronze and hand-blown glass. But the crowning glory of the ship's art collection is an iconic creation from one of the jewellery world's most historic and celebrated families, Fabergé.
So I'm presenting to you our Fabergé egg. It's the only Fabergé eggs that reside at sea. It's very, very unique.
The outer shell has been skillfully crafted from 18-carat white gold and is decorated in a sea spray of pearls.
It has been inspired by a cascading waterfall. And you can see the white pearls that represent the seas as well. We see the diamonds, the emerald, the enamel. Do you see the egg shaking a bit? Yes, I'm nervous. Yeah, very much so.
For those whose budgets don't stretch to buying their own plane, but they have a big garden and an even bigger wallet, these sky taxis can land in places a jet never could.
The people that we're dealing with have lots of wealth. We've delivered birthday cakes to people.
Flying a client all around Scotland, hopping from castle to castle that is for sale. Essentially, last week I was delivering a pizza to a billionaire's house. You know, sometimes, you are sat there and you think, this is not normal, and, the average person has no clue this is going on.
With 30 helicopters across their fleet, their most luxurious, the AW139, dubbed the chopper for billionaires, has an interior crafted to mirror the sophistication of a private jet.
They are very expensive machines. This one particularly, I think, is around £14 million. So yeah, they're not cheap pieces of kit. I believe the gearboxes are about £800,000.
For those at the top end of society, convenience is often valued above cost. Today, the team have flown to Kent to pick up wealthy entrepreneur Charlie. He's taking a £6,000 flight to just west of London for a spot of clay pigeon shooting. As you do.
Getting there, usually about 2 hours from where we are now. But because of this 139 behind me, I'll get there in about 20 minutes, which is a no-brainer if you're into efficiency and you're busy like I am.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you very much.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
And with time of the essence, regular customer Charlie wastes no time in climbing aboard. Hidden in the forests of Finnish Lapland lies a retreat so exclusive, guests have to be personally invited by the owner, but still must pay for the privilege. Octala is an exclusive lodge, its design inspired by the architecture of the indigenous Sami people. And it's in these 700 hectares of private forest that guests can truly switch off.
I use a metaphor. Octala is like a super yacht, but sailing under the northern lights. You have the same comfort of luxury and still the same freedom with all the toys.
To maintain the feeling of isolation, there are just 13 bedrooms across 3 lodges, each with their own ensuite. Although prices are not listed, a stay here is rumoured to cost up to £100,000 a night.
Anyone can come to Octola, but you do need the means for it.
And it's not just about cost. Guests are specially vetted before being allowed to stay, with the property's location kept a closely guarded secret, shared only with those who are chosen. In one of London's most expensive neighbourhoods sits the Lanesborough Hotel, the epitome of British luxury.
Butler.
Boasting Regency-inspired architecture, with classic individual colour schemes, bedecked with 23-carat gold leaf designs, and handcrafted and handmade carpets from the manufacturer who supplies the royal family, no less. The Lanesborough Hotel prides itself on its class and sophistication. The best room in the hotel, the Royal Suite, upwards of a staggering £20,000 a night, is where director Stanley Kubrick filmed Eyes Wide Shut. As well as opulent and luxurious bedrooms and surroundings, it's the concierge experience that this hotel is famous for. Anything is possible here for those who can afford it.
I think we're the only hotel in the world that with our signature suites, we give you a chauffeur-driven Rolls-Royce for the duration of your stay.
And if you thought a Rolls-Royce was impressive,
What is unique to the Lanesborough is that we will also give you a supercar. We have Ferraris, Lamborghinis, which is yours to drive as you feel free, with or without a chauffeur. And you could change that every day.
but a signature suite with a supercar attached can cost over £100,000 per week.
I'm the captain of the Bombardier Global 6000 that we own today. It is ultra luxury, long-haul private jet.
The Bombardier Global 6000 can reach speeds of more than 680 miles per hour, cutting journey times between long-haul destinations. Inside, the cabin is fitted with silk carpets, wood finishes, and leather seating, designed to be reconfigured for work or rest.
We can go non-stop from London to LA. It's a 13-passenger aircraft. We can also have it in a sleeping configuration with 6 beds. That includes a double bed that we have in the back.
And for nervous flyers, there's another benefit to flying privately.
We are operating above the airliners, so a lot of times we will reduce the chance of getting a slot, and it's very, very smooth up there, so we will go above the weather, so there's going to be less turbulence and just basically have a very smooth flight.
Monaco, playground of the rich and famous. And anchored nearby, preparing for the arrival of its billionaire owner, is £80 million, 73-metre-long mega yacht, Tatania. 6 decks of sumptuous luxury, punctuated by rich woods, luxuriant fabrics, and panoramic views. Philanthropist John charters the yacht to the rich and wealthy. Successfully, he's raised as much as £2.5 million per year.
My pledge is to leave 70% of my wealth to charity during or after my lifetime.
To help maximise the returns for the charity, John recently spent over £10 million on refurbishing his mega yacht. One of John's favourite rooms is the main salon, the centrepiece of which is a £100,000 Steinway grand piano, perfect for entertaining guests.
This is where often we have musicians perform for us. They're not bought-in musicians, they're friends like Robbie Williams.
In addition to the main salon, there are no less than 9 first-class dining and lounge areas. The yacht can sleep 12 guests, and the plushest cabin of all is John's magnificent owner's stateroom.
This is the main cabin on the boat. It's full beam with windows either side, which makes it not only incredibly spacious, but incredibly light. We've got the office attached. We've got the most beautiful bathroom. It's just a wonderful space to be in.
Cornwall, with its picturesque towns and harbours, open countryside, and popular surf beaches, is one of the UK's best-loved holiday destinations. Set on the cliffs above Looe Bay, Amaya has views and beaches to rival the Caribbean, Mediterranean, and even the Finnish wilderness. And with a summertime stay starting at £13,000 a week, it's only a select few who are willing to pay for that privilege. The house is presented as a luxurious home away from home, and following a recent £200,000 refurbishment, provides a relaxed beach house style with high-end finishes.
It's got gorgeous facilities at the property, gorgeous dining area outside, wood-fired pizza oven.
And the house has one other standout feature.
Undoubtedly, every bit of feedback that we get will be referencing the views.
From its location on the cliffs, the property has a panorama of the sea. Spread through the house are 5 bedrooms, which include en-suites with rainfall showers and freestanding bathtubs costing upwards of £9,000. The primary bedroom opens onto a glass balcony and a hot tub, reportedly installed at a cost of £14,000. There are shared living areas for groups alongside tucked-away corners, such as a study, complete with wood-burning log fire and telescope.
These little pathways wind right through the subtropical gardens down to the private beach. So whether you want to wake up and have a swim or end the day with one, just the most idyllic way to do it. Very rare to have a property with a private beach.
One of the capital's most celebrated cocktail destinations. The Library Bar sits in a discreet corner of the hotel. Distinguished by its outstanding mixology, it's a venerable liquid museum of spirits. The bar is home to cognacs dating back to the 1770s and is staffed by a team of award-winning experts.
You have over here are brandies or cognacs that they survived, literally, the French Revolution. We are talking about history. We are not talking about just a drink. We are talking about around £6,500 for a double shot. That's the price just for a little shot.
And for a mere £120,000, guests can purchase a whole bottle, although Angel has his own personal preference.
There is one question from every guest. What is your favorite bottle? My favorite bottle, I'm saying, is the empty one.
For those seeking a more curated journey on gentler waters, a river cruise offers the chance to slow down and immerse yourself in history and culture.
This is our entrance of our ship. In our ships, all of the entrances makes a statement. And of course, the super ship Maria Teresa is not an exception. You have the amazing painting of Maria Teresa. You have the wow factor. People enter, they see all of these mirrors. Wow, I can see myself everywhere. This is amazing.
The mirrors alone are worth nearly £170,000, and the ship's interiors were inspired by Baroque architecture, the 16th to 18th century European style characterised by its dramatic, decorative and opulent expression. The Grand Suite costs nearly £10,000 a week, all-inclusive, and comes with a private butler. But it's not the interiors of the suite which are its most impressive feature.
This is what they enjoy most, the view. The river cruise, and it's particularly beautiful because of this view changing every second. Every second you have a new picture in front of your window.
These much smaller super yachts have been described as supercars on water. Sleek and refined, they're perfect for dotting and dashing around on some of the most exclusive inlets, coves and lagoons in the world. The boat on Zane's radar is this 52-metre-long, ultra-lightweight day yacht. The 7.5-ton hull is made up of 100% carbon fibre, and it's capable of speeds of over 50 miles per hour. With a range of 300 nautical miles, it's perfect for getting around the island.
What I like about the boat best is clearly the design. I've never seen another boat in the world that has these shapes and lines.
With sun decks at the front and rear, 2 kitchens as well as a barbecue grill, there's room for plenty on board. Below deck, the master cabin has a luxurious double bed with large windows that look out to sea and a rear cabin that can convert from dining area to sleeping area for another 2 guests. Remarkably, for a yacht of this size, it has a toilet and a full stand-up rain shower. But really, there's only one way to make up your mind before committing to this £1.7 million purchase.
How you do it? You have to try it before you buy.
Perched majestically above a 600-acre beachfront estate and looking more like a James Bond villain's lair, the Jade Mountain Resort offers a striking blend of organic architecture that frames these awe-inspiring panoramas. This magnificent marble structure reflects the gemstone it's named after.
If I had to describe Jade Mountain, I would be torn between magical and inspirational.
Every room offers breathtaking panoramas, and the open-plan design creates a feeling of being at one with nature. Rooms can cost over £3,000 a night and come complete with their own private infinity pools. Unsurprisingly, for a ship christened by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, pampered pooches get the luxury treatment too. It's one of the few ships that allows pets on board, although sadly, there appear to be no corgis on this cruise. Oh.
It is another layer of luxury to have a dog kennel on a cruise ship, so I'm able to travel with my dog and come see England.
Haute cuisine is very much the order of the day on board the ship. Even the pet food is prepared by a top chef.
We have to take care of our guests from the animal kingdom. So all the best for them. If they require salmon, if they require filet steak or any other food, can be prepared on board.
Ibiza oozes wealth and exclusivity with its super clubs, super yachts, and super rich. And with villas on the island worth upwards of £20 million for those wealthy visitors willing to pay a premium for privacy and space. One of the most exclusive escapes is Villa Rica. Located in the hills above Cala Rondal Bay, on a 3,500 square foot plot, Villa Rica is offered to clients for almost £42,000 a week. The villa includes 5 ensuite bedrooms and open-plan living and dining spaces. Outside, the owners have invested in an infinity pool, positioned to blend with the sea views, as well as a fountain jacuzzi, sauna, and Turkish bath. The rental price also covers a full team of staff, including a butler, chef, housekeeper, gardener, and nighttime security. Today's guests are here for a birthday celebration, and underneath the pool is the villa's underground nightclub, offering an alternative to Ibiza's superclubs. It comes complete with porthole windows looking into the pool.
So you can have guests diving in, swimming, and you can see everything that's going on underwater, which is a nice little addition that most villas don't actually offer.
It also comes complete with Technic CDJ decks and a private DJ, of course. The Shangri-La Paris, with its marble grand staircase, crystal chandeliers, and abundant gold leaf accents. It's a cornucopia of luxury. With 100 rooms and suites, some of the privileged guests here get a room with a view. But if guests really want to live like royalty, then they'll have to fork out £15,000 a night for the hotel's pièce de résistance, l'appartement Bonaparte. Whew, mon Dieu! With its marble bathroom, period furniture, and crystal chandeliers, it really is fit for a king.
So we are in one of our signature suites called the apartment of the Prince Roland Bonaparte. This is actually the largest suite we have at the hotel. It's really where the private apartment of the prince was located.
The suite itself is 3,390 square feet of living space and is over 23 times larger than the average Parisian hotel room.
So this is the royal bedroom. So if a guest wants to have a stay in Paris and to feel like a prince or a princess, this is exactly, I think, what they are looking for.
And guests need look no further than the hand-painted 16-foot-high ceilings, embossed with authentic crown mouldings, or the king-size luxury bed with its 1,000 thread-count sheets to know they're in a regal boudoir.